has made his way up a train, but won't get down the ladder safely. Sonic's the one who gets tagged, however, and he's in a pretty good spot.
Oof. It's a simultaneous gush and an accidental burst. Ariel's still trying to just skewer this site, but taken back into the advantage is Bravado. However, it's a ruse. They're so preoccupied with that A bomb site that Alexi B is nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
For Bravado, they're already on the bomb site, and that's a preemptive molly. Down instantly, just like Elusive once he reaches the top of the ladder, and it's an additional peek from Alexi, just peppering them back and pushing JT into a very awkward spot.
Yeah, it was a preemptive molly. If the molly went down a little bit later, you guarantee the bomb doesn't get defused. But in this situation, they had to defend it over at B, leaving Sonic alone at Ivy, only to go down.
Elusive, though.
Damn.
Nice snap. Straight down goes Sergey. Alu attempts to close that gap, and Detrony's caught over. He's still going to have a player back in CT spawn, but that's the last man up. Unfortunately for Bravado, the force buy not paying off.
Yeah, it falls a little bit short, but you like the setup, you like the guns they use and where they put everybody, for sure. So not just clean up. I see a big surprise. Going to be wondering about that.
Yeah, there's something going on here. Good flashback. They try to dodge it, and sure, 1-for-1 trade's not bad.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, now they've all been corralled into the corner. As the bomb goes down towards B, there is no escape.
Yeah, they're alone, and they get melted. So minimal losses fall for the bait.
Sergey wary of some close presence. Sure enough, Fady had just come up the ramp. So it's a one and done. Sergey's going to move forward now, could apply a bit of pressure, and while Alu does...
And actually anyone around to hear it. In fact, we could see Detrony had his line of sight on T-Con, and he knows where one more opponent is.
Of course, Sonic's op firing off. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sonic just go for the quick flank, run all the way around T-spawn.
They can beat you out every time, and he hits the op shot. It's a one-on-one, but he's favored. I don't care how much health he has. And oh my goodness, Jay
and Ivy. It's a very quick split versus guys like Sonic, so he gets pressured from two directions and falls first. ENCE establishing advantage now, and the Bravado players are just kind of corralled within the bomb site. They've got a little bit of cover and an opper. No armor on Detrony, so he needs these clean, swift shots. But Elusive, he could emerge from the smoke. He could completely blindside this Ivy player, but unfortunately, if he does so, he is the last man up, and you know this save must be tantalizing. He wants to make that first bit of contact. He wants the close proximity kill. But if they all circumvent these pistols by charging up and above, they'll have that high ground advantage. They're just going to try to bombard down into the bomb site. X7 just flies inwards, and sure enough, Elusive finds one, but it's the AKs that pan out, and while Detrony's hot on their heels, it's going to take some beautiful deagle plays. Mind you, the bomb carrier's incredibly lit, so a single shot would do it. Oh, but Alexi B, he manages to get it through, and then Ariel last round was useful for the stack, but it's also useful for the setup in the follow-up. Good calls by Bravado, but unfortunately, you're still at such a disadvantage that MAC-10s rip right through you.
You don't have to be too cerebral on the ecos. Just got to make a couple sensible decisions about how you want to stack. Hey, this is what we saw last round. Let's try this. And as you can see, just Alexi jumping out with his head down allows him to go up confidently.
Yep, sure enough, Detrony not expecting such aggression. He also had a nice angle over top of the smoke's edge, but he finds JT walking forward. Good shot from Fady. Close, can't land the no-scope, and instantly ENCE flood into the B site. It is theirs. Elusive may try to get in here and find a bit of damage control, but cover off that distance, and Alu plucks one from above. Sonic's op now twice as valuable. So you know he's going to save.
Yeah, you know he's going to save, and so you know this fast outside continues to be a problem. And there, I'm surprised. I saw the flash go in, and it is very important. You bounce the flash hard off the wall, and it bounces off blue train, and then you can just blind anybody who tries to come out, but Alexi dodges it, and that's the only thing they have. So they don't have any insurance policies. You can't put all your eggs to throw these nades well placed, and that's how you line it up. But yeah, it's only, oh, if they went out at the same time, which is the other thing that's very hard to do, Alu could have potentially gotten killed. That's not a favorable spot for JT, but he comes away with a 1D, so that's a big W.
Elusive still holds on to his frag. He's currently sitting within Z, so if he waits long enough, could have maybe happened, but Alu, hesitant. Finds the tagged up Alu. Decent enough, however. Already so many players near that the trade seems inevitable. 2 versus 2. Yet again, a fruitful endeavor in terms of the eco rounds. Bravado dealing damage and furthering it with another. Why not? Why not take this chance? Because you have Detrony coming in from behind. Bomb has just been planted. Sure, there's no kit in this equation, They don't have to wait too long before really get this rolling.
Yeah.
The shots from downrange, that calls Alexi's attention, and sure enough, here comes Detrony. He's gonna walk wide, find it, and that's Bravado. One of two ops pays off already. Straight out the gate, Alexi's down. But Alu responds.
Okay, so here we're in the 4v4. Alu gets caught off guard. That's the kill they needed. Would have liked to see what the adjustment would have been if they needed to get map control, and Sergey.
Towards the bomb site, the bomb itself does go, but towards ramp is where he takes down Aerial. Fady erects the defense, and he pushes all the pressure to the shoulders of X7, who is now crept behind him, but 14 seconds left. He needs to pull the
train so far this tournament.
Fady up ramp, doesn't decide to wait for ENCE to make their move. He shows it ready for the retake attempt, and Elusive kicks it off strong, first and foremost. However, the opper's over towards Spindles, and Sergey's waiting for his head. Alu near omnipresent. Consistently trying to cut down numbers. And this double op setup again, right? I feel like...
By Alu, just to really shy them away. And because they keep the more expensive guns, they're not going to be too shook by this. It is just...
And on top of that, it makes his job of spraying them down so much easier if they don't perfectly counter flash him and Elusive. Aerial and Alexi just tearing this bomb site open. Fady's going to be on the flank, and Detrony high and above, cowering, and
their feet on the ground. So super good response from ENCE, just really impressive.
Right, praising the grenades of Bravado, just because, of course, you see it visually, the damage that Sergey and Alexi sustained. However, like you said, they've trickled out from Ivy, looking to take some counterplay, but what is this? Bravado, with USPs, have managed a 5 versus 2. They've gotten their paws on an AK and a MAC-10. Let's see if Alexi and Sergey can swing it back their way. Oh, more damage. It's coming in from multiple directions. He's pinched with bomb down. Sergey with everything to do.
They've been creative in disadvantaged situations, but this was just a bit too much. Those kills came in such quick succession, and...
Yeah, I mean, one of the first times we see really ladder room even come into the equation, and look how smooth it was from ENCE. Like you say, the playbook runs deep. Like Counter-Strike in Finnish Blood.
When you assume a CT has this much information, because even if they're not sitting in oh my god, okay, well, that's your answer, right? That's all you have to do. Just hit 6 bullets straight through.
With this facility. All the while, X7 will draw attention back towards A. They're going to try to sporadically get back in it. Detrony rotates over. Upper's smoked off, so he doesn't find his target despite bomb being planted now.
This is the second to last round, and Bravado have some money. So even if they have, but most of the time, ENCE's lurker outside has been amazing. He's always getting a kill, and they're doing a really good job of getting the opening for.
He's always good for at least 2. However, nothing further. Despite him being all the way forward on the B site, X7 was not yet there, so he's turned tail, tucked back towards A, and we'll find it for the most part open. The Molotov indicates his presence nearby. And while Bravado are sectioned away, even a bomb plant's not going to mean too much because he needs to follow suit. Final round upon us. And X7 comes off his plant. Can he pull this out? Not when he's being flanked. The head
up, yeah, they're going to use this to try to get through Sandwich. No, they push right through to catch him off guard, but X7 is too prepared.
Dancing around the bomb site. Everybody picks up their frags. The U-turn
here.
Thomas at a distance will be fine. Sergey, having slapped the MP5, moves forward with it. Could deny plant and does. That's no money for Bravado either. All they were really looking for is but they've already trickled back into the bomb site. 4 defenders on A. Next 7 caught as he sprays his MP9. Frag could follow suit with the kill, and it does. He's faded away. Alexi B, though, he's taken off the E-box. And Aerial's still within the trains, doing good work, maintaining the even ground and looking hungry for more. But Sergey looks to combine with him. If he can flush this player off E-box, there's the trade potential there. But now he's still in the cover, and JT gets the dub.
Chance that they're expecting him here. He misses the flick. JT.
Want to get aggressive? You could. But if he does so, there's 2 Ts awaiting his arrival. They're just trickling all around. Another one. 2v2 back on the table. Round could be Bravado's. But do they anticipate Sergey's flank? Remember, just working with the Deeg. Alu's going to give them the majority of the bomb site. Sergey will pry outwards for some sort of information. Where did Bravado go? Nobody seems to know, but eventually it's going to reveal itself because there's 15 seconds left over, and of course he does.
Army gets an eco. They try to force the situation and push those kills into the SMG, which I totally respect. But look at this. Could this be another eco?
Be the third. This time they've got a little bit more to work with. Remember that MP9 and Galil now in the equation, but Alexi can spray nothing more than one. Alu, you know he's got to be sweating.
Oh, look how deep that smoke is. That's cool.
There we have it.
Oh my god.
Fast split. Let's see if ENCE can rob an eco of their own. They do have a 5v4 and substantial damage. 3 kills off of the initial hold. Bravado not knowing what just hit them, but it's not over yet. Hot damn, Launders.
Lines to cover his rotate, but that's a big kill from Detrony. The bomb could actually get taken down. It's now going to be a 1v1. X7 knows where his opponent was last spotted, and he's also low. The tap, does he bite on it? Looks like Detrony has no choice but to wait.
Oh, the fact that they did that fast split with just pistols. But speaking of fast, it's a quick push-up from ENCE. Nets them just 1 kill. Bravado seemed ready for it in terms of numbers. Everybody prepared. Guns up, damage down, and only Sergey standing. Bravado will trickle into the A site despite limping in. Still poised to take it.
I don't know Bravado that well, but I think what we saw was just, you know, Cap'n, and you know he can. Don't want to write him out just yet. But it seems like they've finally gotten to safety. Of course he gets 1 kill.
Pressure, no rush. Plenty of time to work out, and they'll do so. Right into Ariel's crosshairs. He's able to take 1. Fady then close proximity drops him, and it's just the trade train all the way forward. Back into a 2 versus 2, but Alu alive. And a great clutch player at that. Honing in on Sonic, just face to face. They're touching each other's barrels.
Oh my god, like ships in the night.
And from that, he backstabs Detrony. Sonic can surprise him, sure enough. But Sonic doesn't know where Sergey's at. And let's see what happens next. Bravado much quicker this round, trying to trickle inwards, and Ariel's going to deny it with just his SMG. The ump's paying off. Elusive with a response, but at the cost of more than half his health. What's more, they've been bottled in because of these smokes. Everybody's just trying to pile up upon the bomb. Shots both ways, and finds that first one, spots the second body, but that's the bomb carrier to cross on over, and Alu's gonna charge him down. He stampedes forward and takes the high ground. Now he's gonna have to work around these corners, but remember the barrel of his op is long. The shot's still there. It's gonna come down to just the peak. Not exposing himself as of yet. They're dancing. The dance of death back and forth. Alu now with half the bomb gone, and he hits that.
Damn.
And of course, Alu on the receiving end. Smoke down, scope up, and yes, the corner player comes wide. The frag grenade could do substantial damage, and it's gonna soften up 3.
I loved how Al used his smoke last time, and oh, he sees the barrel of a gun. He actually shoots the hand right off of JT, leaving just Elusive now to die.
Reloads in, and he's ready to go. Tidbits of utility and a push outwards, but he's being flanked right now. Sergey's got him dead to rights.